Welcome to Nifemi Tales, where African stories come alive. Today, I'll take you into a world of mystery and wonder, the village where no one could die. Sit back, relax, and let the story unfold. Long ago, beyond the hills and deep rivers, there was a village unlike any other. In this place, death never came. The old never grew weak, and the sick never truly faded away. First, it seemed like a blessing. Families never mourned, lovers never parted, and children always had their parents by their side. The people praised the gods for this gift, believing their village was chosen to live forever. But as the years passed, the truth became clear. Fields grew crowded, food grew scarce. The old who should have rested long ago remained, watching endlessly as life passed them by. The young could not inherit land, and the air grew heavy with suffering. Among them was a curious girl named Amara. She was only 16, but her eyes saw what others tried to ignore. She noticed the tired looks of the elders, the restless cries of babies who had no future, and the heavy silence that lingered in the air. One night, Amara heard whispers in her dream. A deep, echoing voice said, "Seek the river at the edge of the world. Only there will you find the truth." A journey. At dawn, Amara set out, carrying nothing but a small calabash and her courage. She walked past forests where the wind sang her name, and across hills where the shadows of ancestors danced. Finally, she reached the river, a vast body of water that shimmered like silver under the moon. At its bank stood a tall woman cloaked in flowing blue, her eyes deep as the ocean. "Who are you?" Amara asked. The woman's voice was like water rushing over stones. "I am Nima, guardian of the balance. Your people prayed for eternal life, and I granted it. But life without death is not a gift. It is a curse." Amara's heart pounded. "Then tell me, what must I do?" Nima handed her a small gourd filled with glowing water. "Take this to your village. Pour it upon the earth at sunrise. The balance will return. But remember, child, every gift has its price." The return. Amara ran back to her village and, at sunrise, poured the glowing water into the soil. The earth shook, the wind roared, and for the first time in centuries, silence fell over the village. That day, the oldest among them finally closed their eyes in peace. The sick rested, and balance returned. The people wept, not with sorrow but with gratitude. Life had meaning again, for it was no longer endless. But Amara noticed something strange. Her reflection in the water no longer looked 16. She had grown older, as if she had carried the weight of generations. She realized the price had been her youth, traded for the return of balance. From that day on, the people remembered Amara as the keeper of balance, the girl who restored the rhythm of life and death. And so, the village learned that to live forever is not to live at all. True life is precious because it must one day end. Thank you for listening to this tale. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so more people can join us for the next African story. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and let the stories live on.